The team will compete in the 11v11 Virtual Pro Gaming League.
Hello everyone, my name is George GNC and welcome to VPG TV. Today we've got an absolutely awesome exhibition match coming up for you guys. It's going to be Southend United Esports versus Rotherham Esports. It's going to be a fantastic game. We've seen both of these teams play a few times before. As I said, it is only an exhibition match as the season is over, but we do have a new season starting on the 24th, I think, of this month. So it is very, very exciting times here at VPG, and we can't wait to bring you that new season. But just before, we're going to have a few pre-season warm-ups, things like that, and get ourselves into an exhibition match. We don't have the lineups today. We don't have the lineups for both the teams, but like I said, we have seen both of these teams play before. And yeah, we know plenty about both of these teams. We've seen them play. We've seen how they play. We know most of the players. And yeah, Rotherham obviously a massive part. Southend United a massive part of the English side of VPG, of the pro club scene. And you know, they're an absolutely massive part. And we can't wait for these guys to get onto the pitch today. I know it is only an exhibition match, but I'm sure it is going to be absolutely fantastic level of football being played. The players are ready. They're just in like a pre kind of load up game, getting into warming up and stuff like that, making sure their communication and everything is ready. But I'm sure the lads will be ready to go. We got the likes of Gad. You know, it's gonna be an absolutely awesome game. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a Southend win. I'm gonna say 2-1. Maybe 2-0. I've got my money on Southend today. They're a very good team, but you never know. Rotherham might be able to pull the upset, or who knows? Maybe Southend will just run away with it. We never know. But the players are now getting into the lobby, getting into their positions and everything like that, and then we will get right underway with this one. But yeah, my name is George GNC. I am a FIFA 20 caster, FIFA 19 caster. I've been casting for quite a while, and actually in the warm-up game, what Rotherham are playing right now, they've just gone 1-0 up. So they are looking good. They are getting ready to get underway. But yeah, it's been a weird time in FIFA 20 at the moment. Obviously, in Ultimate Team, we have Weekend League going on currently. It's the last day, but EA did something special, and they're doing one weekend only of Weekend League on FIFA 19. I don't know. I'm not too sure what that is all about. But we are ready now to get into games. So let's hop over to the stream, and we will get underway with this one. The players obviously getting into their slots, making sure they're all in the right positions. We all know that one guy that plays centre back, but he's trying to nick the striker spot, but hopefully that does not happen here. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. I'm not too sure what formation the teams are going to play. It will either be along the lines of a 3 or 5 at the back, probably. We've also seen teams gone for the 4-1-2-1-2 a few times, but a lot of the teams do opt for the 3-4-3s. The 3-4-2-1s, or sorry, the 4-3-2-1s, 4-3-1-2s. Can't get my words out today, but yeah. So this is the team they're going to go for, the 4-2-3-1. It's not one that I see very often in pro clubs, but we'll see how they manage to play it today. I'm not too sure what Southend are going to be running, but yeah, we usually with the top teams. So in like the World Cup and in the Champions League games, things like that, and in the North Cup. We did see towards the end of the competitions a lot of 3-4-3s, or 3 at the back and 5 at the back formations. If they ran 5 at the back, their 2 centre defensive mid would drop in between the defenders, or their left and right mid would obviously come back and defend as well. But they're not looking for, they're not wanting to play the 3 or 5 at the back in this one. They're just going for the standard 4 at the back, and we'll see how that goes for them. Because I'm wondering if they're going to push the right back and left back forward and the DMs drop back. Not too sure. We shall see. We are now getting into the kit selection, and we will be bringing the coverage to you very shortly in this VPG TV game. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. I cannot wait to see how it is going to unfold. Obviously, Southend being one of the bigger teams in the pro club scene. They have quite a lot of followers on Twitter. Obviously, they're partnered on Twitter as well, or verified, on Twitter. They have quite a large following. They have quite a number of high-rated players, high-ranked players. And it'll be interesting to see if Rotherham can overcome that today. But we shall see. A very optimistic finesse shot there from Gad. But we'll see. Oh, he's going to tee it up for the volley. And hopefully we don't see that too much. In game. Okay, so I've just had a message saying one of the centre backs lagged out, so I think we're probably going to restart the game. The player's probably going to back out, and we'll get with this one restarted. Obviously, it does happen sometimes, unfortunately, but there isn't really too much you can do about it. It's just pro clubs. Obviously, you've got 22 players usually in this level of competition. You have 22 players. And sometimes it can happen. Sometimes somebody can have, somebody's mum will pick up the phone. We're not in the 90s anymore. The internet doesn't go when somebody picks up the phone. But you never know. Anything can happen. It is the Wild West out here. But the players will be getting back into their positions, and then we will start up the game. So yeah, apologies for the delay, and we'll be getting into this one momentarily. And yeah, we're just waiting on Cordis to get into his left attacker mid spot. And then we will be ready to go. But yeah, obviously looking at the players' ratings, which we saw for a few seconds when the players were backing out, I saw a lot of high 80s, high 89s, maybe even a few players playing out of position. I know that some of the centre backs like to play. I think it was as right backs or left backs, so they could get like the pace bonus, obviously, and then play 6-2 as a left or right wing back, and then you get quite a significant pace boost. I'm pretty sure it is. Also, we can see that Gad is actually playing as a right wing back, even though he's playing at CDM. Maybe for that pace boost, who knows, but. Yeah, obviously there is a lot of tactical decisions you need to make. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways you can play. Just because you are playing as a cam, it doesn't mean you need to have your pro as a cam. I personally used to play as a cam at striker when I used to play pro clubs. I think it was like FIFA 16 or 17, I think it was, when I stopped playing. But back in the day, I used to run as a cam at striker just because finesse shots used to be so strong. In pro clubs or in FIFA in general. So I used to play as the cam and have decent finishing, decent finesse. Oh, and I think we've had another lag out, but we will unexpected error. We've had an unexpected error, so yeah, just a few little mishaps going on, but we will get into game eventually. Obviously, apologies if you are watching. Make sure you do stick around because we have got a very, very good game coming up. Obviously, apart from these slight delays, we will have some fantastic FIFA coming up for you guys. Some fantastic pro clubs gameplay. But then we'll get right into the action. It's going to be a very, very good one. So just waiting on the right back to get into position, and then we will be good to go. So we've seen Rotherham play a few times before, and I think I've seen Rotherham play 3 times. Southampton play maybe once or twice, probably just once actually. But you know they're such a good. They are both very very good teams. Unfortunately, we didn't see either of those in the final of the North Cup or the Esports Clubs Cup, I think it was called. We didn't manage to see either of those in that. But I'm sure, you know, in the future they will be looking to win those cup finals. But we are finally getting into kit select. Hopefully it doesn't lag out again, which it has. Lots of problems going on at the moment. Obviously, it is expected with the game at the moment, unfortunately, but hopefully we get a chance to get into game. I think everybody's just going to back out of pro clubs, go back in, and hopefully then it will fix it. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and then we'll get in. So yeah, we're just going to wait for all the players to get in to their positions, and then we'll get underway. Obviously, it is a difficult thing to talk about because you don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but unfortunately it probably isn't the players' connections. It's just something that happens sometimes in FIFA at the moment. You know, we always have a few issues. Third time is the charm, and hopefully we can officially get into game this time, but we shall see. Obviously, they're just setting up the penalties, the free kick takers, and everything like that. If it doesn't work this time, I don't know if we're gonna go to a quick break while the players try to get into game and see if we can figure anything out. But we shall indeed see. So we'll try it just this one more time, and then we'll go to a quick break. If it doesn't work, fingers crossed it should, but we shall see. There is there's nothing about any EA errors or matchmaking things on Twitter, so I can only presume that it is just a few, like a bad time or a bug or something like that going. But we shall see. Some messages going on in the Pro Clubs chat. Maybe one or two players getting a little bit frustrated. Obviously, it does play a massive part as well. The mental side of things. You know, you never know. Some players could be getting a little bit tilted by the fact they've had to wait. But we are into kit select. Are we going to be able to get into the game? Please tell us yes. But, you know, the kit selection is underway, so it should be fine. That was the problem we were having. Everybody should be in as far as I'm aware. Everybody is in, and we are good to go. So, finally, we're going to get this match underway between Rotherham United and Southend United Esports. So it is going to be an exciting game. Obviously, the build up to it has been long. It has been, honestly, a little bit painful. Obviously, due to what happened and everything like that. But we are finally into game. Good luck to all the players. And welcome to this VPG TV esports match. It is a friendly exhibition match between Rotherham and Southend United. But, you know, even if it is just a friendly, neither of these teams want to lose. Neither of these teams want to give the bragging rights to the other team. And I'm sure we will see them fly into this one, use all of their, you know, tactics as if they were playing in a final. But here we go. It's an early chance for Jakester, and just about a good tackle gets put in, and the goalkeeper does manage to get his hands on the ball and straight away kicks it up the other end of the field, looking for that far-searching kick up the pitch for the winger to run onto, but nothing going to come from that. And they'll go back to the keeper, punt it back up, and now they're going to look to go down the other wing. DeLosser on the ball now, the VPG CEO. He actually asked me to call him that, by the way. I'm not just saying it because I'm trying to, you know, get my head in there, but but yeah, VPG CEO anyway playing here. So we've got to expect good things. We've got to expect a few goals. We'll see if they can do that. But Apache playing the over the top ball, and DeLosser is there. No way, he's not going to score. Goalkeeper's going to cut it out. And yeah, that was his chance, and he's probably going to regret missing that one. took an awkward touch. The ball got away from him a little bit, unfortunately, and the goalkeeper managed to scramble to the occasion and grab the ball. But it's going to be played high up the pitch, and it's going to be given back to Rotherham United, where they can look for an attack, but it's going to be cut out by Apache. Given to Jake Star 7, out to Delossa. Let's see what Delossa can do. Gives it off to Khan, looks for the pass inside. Going to be a bit too much power on that one. Keeper's going to be there to collect it and go straight away for that long ball over the other side of the pitch. Darthaf's got it, gives it to Gad, gives it to Tanweer, out wide to Alex. Brabsley on the ball now, back to Alex. It's going to be played in the middle. You've got to think pass out wide, and Alex just stepped over that one. It's not going to be a foul, though. Khan gets a tackle in. Well, a tackle intercepts the pass. And, it's a dangerous position, but they managed to win the ball back now, Rotherham. It was a good bit of football. Nice, fast passes. But it was unlucky that the final one was cut out by a very good tackle from Alex for Southend United. Tanweer's got it now. Plays it in the middle. Staff half, and what a clearance off the line by Alderweireld. Oh, wow. That was such a good clearance off the line. Really, really well played from the Southend United player. And instantly they are looking to surge on the counter-attack. We saw all the players come forward, but we also saw a lot of Rotherham players come back as well, as if to say they knew what they were trying to do. Apache now gives it to Jake Star, and they're going to look to break. Coyote gets the ball, and Gad reclaims it through an interception, but now Howie down the right-hand side. It's going to go out for a throw-in for Rotherham United. Let's see what they can do. They're just going to hold on possession. We've got Furry Dave out there in the centre-back position. Howie on the ball now. Darth half has got it. Gives it to Gad, to Alex, out wide, all the way to Pheasant. Can Pheasant find the pass? He cannot, but he does win it back for a decent little tackle, and the ball gets played inside, played into the middle. Didn't really get to see what was going on there, but tried my hardest nonetheless. And Jake Stahl wins the ball back in a dangerous position, and not going to break, just going to hold on to the possession. Obviously, it is very difficult to do solo skill runs on pro clubs. You really do need your teammates there to be able to help you in the high leagues of pro clubs, especially when technically this isn't the high leagues, this is the top leagues of pro clubs. You know, you've got your Division 1 teams, and then you've got your VPG, your top level pro clubs teams, the ones that are competing in competitions, and it is looking good right now for both teams. They are playing both really, really well, but it'll be interesting to see who will come out on top first. Delossa with a throw-in, plays it to Jake Star. Darth half manages to get the ball back with Howie. Tanweer now gives it to Alex. Back to Tanweer. Nice passes. And Apache manages to cut it out in the nick of time. And Pheasant automatically comes on the counter-attack. Can Rotherham get the ball? They cannot. Howie tries to get a boot on it, but the defender does really well to get his body in the way and make it really awkward for him to make the pass. And let's see what the goalkeeper's going to go for here. Is he going to go for the long over the top ball? No, he's going to ping it out wide to the right back. And now Rugsville's got it. Gives it to Mahmood. Rugsville loses out to Pheasant though. And Pheasant's actually been pretty good. He's won the ball back a few times. He's done decent in dangerous areas. You know, he missed one pass, but he managed to reclaim the ball. And Rotherham going to work the ball back to the defence. Keep hold of the possession. And now try and break on the attack. The ball is with Bradsby now. Apache does get in the way. And are they going to be able to clear it here? Mahmood's on the ball now. Gives it to Rugsville, and Pheasant again cuts it out. Pheasant having a very good game today. Pheasant, let's see where he's going to go. Probably should just play it back to defence. Obviously, Southampton are playing a very high press, a high line right now. So they do need to be cautious to lose the ball, and that's going to be a foul by Mahmood on Alex. See what they're going to go for. Is he going to go for the shot? Surely not. That rhymed. That wasn't intentional, but it looks like he is actually going to go for the shot. Is the goalkeeper going to be caught off? No, he's going to go for the pass at the last second. I was hoping to see it there. I was hoping to see the, go for the curl and top bins shot, but alas, we do not get to see it this time. 0-0 in this fixture currently. We're almost at the half-time whistle in this VPG TV exhibition match between Southend Esports and Rotherham Esports, and we're going to see maybe one last chance here for Southend, and it's just going to pit her out to the goalkeeper. It's going to be a long ball played. Can a Rotherham player get on the end of it? They can, but it's going to be given away to Rough Boy. Coyote, can he find the ball out wide? Doesn't look for it. Khan's on the ball now. Gives it to Jake Star. It looks like a promising opportunity, but it's kind of slowed down, and lots of red bodies managed to get back. And how he's going to clear it up the field, and that is going to be the half-time whistle. And it's going to be 0-0 at half-time between Rotherham and Southend United. It was a good half. Both teams are playing very well. Both getting a lot of chances, but not too many shots, in truth. Probably should be 1-0. Dalosa had a chance in the very early knock-ins of the game, and kind of played a bit of a rubbish touch, and the goalkeeper does manage to come and clear it up. Is in truth what happened, but what really should have happened, it should have been a fantastic touch and it should have been a fantastic finish, but maybe just showing that esports pro club's rust there a little bit. Hasn't, obviously, does a bit of the background work being the CEO, but obviously showing a little bit of rust there. But we are kicked off in the second half of Rotherham and Southend United. Be interesting to see who is going to take this one, because both teams are playing really, really well. I still think Southend are going to edge it just from the way they've been playing, but I think Rotherham have honestly been on the better end of the chances so far. But here comes Darfenhoff now. Gives the ball to Tanweer to Gad. Plays it to Pheasant, but Bradsby's going to get there and collect the ball instead. Rugsville gives it to Darfenhoff again. Pheasant cuts the ball out, but cannot manage to make the pass. And now Southend United going to come on the break. Passed out wide to Coyote. Now Khan has got the ball. Going to pass it to Dolosa. Let's see if he can make anything happen. He cannot. It's going to be blocked out by a red man. And they're going to be able to come down the other end of the pitch now, going for that long high ball. And the player, in fairness, manages to win it against a player that was massively outsizing him. So well played there to the Southend, the Rotherham player. Can he make some magic happen? No, unfortunately not. Not in that situation. And now Southend gets to come down on the other end of the pitch and have an attack, but Dolosa, you got to pass. Use your teammates. But Welts is on the ball now, and it was, to be fair, it was a good tackle. You know, he was obviously looking to run away with it, but it was a good tackle to win the ball back. But good clearance by Blyther there, and Rotherham now going to get the chance to keep hold of possession. Maybe go for an attack. Let's see what they're going to do. So Darfenhoff whips the ball into the middle. It's going to be cleared away by Mahmood and recollected by Rotherham United Esports. Welts passes it out wide to Howie. Howie is a very, some people call him the magician on pro clubs. He's definitely got the skills to pay the bills, but we haven't really seen too much of it quite yet this game. I do expect to see him pull something out of the hat at some point, because, we've seen him do it in previous games, so he's got to do it tonight. He's got to come up trumps for his team, so it'll be interesting to see if he can manage to do just that. But as of yet, he has not, so we will move on and we will talk about what is currently going on. And honestly, at the moment, it's just the teams trying to get a foothold in the game, trying to get a chance, but nothing's really coming up right now for either team. Pheasant has got the ball, plays it to Alex, to Bradsby, to Defhart, but he can't do anything with the ball either. And it's just end to end, each team trying their hardest to make a play, make a pass, and I think Delosa just trying to show off a little bit there. Looked for some skill moves, but manages to lose the ball again. Not his best game ever, I think he will probably admit after the game. But that's a fantastic ball down the right-hand side of the ring to down the side of the pitch to Tanwi, and they just managed to slip up like I just did with my commentary and lose the ball. But Mahmoud is on it now, and he's going to look for that over-the-top ball. Defender should win the header. Dave does manage to win the header. And Rotherham now going to come down the other side of the pitch. So, as you can probably tell if you are a first-time viewer of VPG TV, this very often does happen. It is very often end-to-end stuff. Each team just trying their hardest to win the ball, to get just one chance, the one chance they need. And but yeah, as the game's gone so far, neither team has managed to get a real full opportunity. But here we go. It could be just that for Southend United. Jake Starr on the ball now. Let's see what he can do. Looks for the pass out wide, but Alex is going to cut it out, and cut out again by Jake Starr. Cut out again by Darthart. And Rotherham on the ball now. Look like they're going to look for a chance. And over the top ball played. Is it going to be offside? It is not. The header down was just not clean enough, and the striker didn't manage to get onto it. They are really playing on the last defender here. Rotherham United's attacking line. They're really playing, on the last leg of the defender, trying to get every little bit of extra room they can to outpace the defenders. But so far, it hasn't really come off and worked for them very well. And Pheasant going to get the ball now in a dangerous position where they can look to break. Gad got the ball. Can't find the pass out wide, but he does get a second chance and manages to this time. Looks for an over-the-top ball. Darthart just about manages to get there. Comes back. Plays the ball to Gad. Gad with a nice pass to Tanwi. Can they go down the left-hand side now? It's looking good. Alex, is he going to go for a solo effort? He's not. Tanwi back to Alex. Plays the ball to Darthart. On the overlap to Howie. Great save from the keeper. In truth, he didn't obviously need the save because the offside whistle was blown. But still, very nice to see. If you are a Southend United fan. Ball played out long, and Welts is just going to head it out for a throw-in to be played by Delosa. Khan gives it to Ruff. Can he find a decent pass? Back to Khan, to Delosa. Plays it into Apache. Apache back to Rough Boy, out wide to Mahmoud. Whips it in, back post, and that's a bit too far back post, if I am honest. And they look to go up the other wing, but Welts has kicked it out again for a Southend United throw. And, Gad's lost it in a dangerous position, manages to recover himself and come down the other end. Darth now on the ball. Tanweer plays it all the way out wide to Brabsby. And this looks like it's going to be the end of the game here. Don't know if we're going to go to extra time and penalties, but Apache maybe one last chance, but that's a nasty tackle from Brabsby, and he was on the break. He knew he wasn't catching him, and he had to make that foul. Cynical tackle. But they're going to have a free kick. Are they going to go long? I think they have to. If they don't go long, and they've gone long, but it's going to be offside. I'm not too sure what happened there. Why he was thinking he could do that. Maybe just for the jokes, but a ball played long, and that is going to be the full-time whistle, and it is going to be extra time for this one. So it's going to be 0-0 after full-time as we look to go into extra time. So 0-0, both teams playing really well, obviously just looking for the opportunity, both teams are trying to break down the opponent. It is hard when you've got 11 fully controlled players on the pitch. It is difficult, but let's see if they can do that in this extra time period. If not, it will go to penalties. And we do love a good penalty shootout. I've been involved in many a penalty shootout in my time, and they are very painful to cast, but they're good for the viewers. Anything can happen. But we are now getting into the extra time period of this game. It's still 0-0 after 90 minutes, and let's see what the teams can produce. Coyote gives the ball to Khan to Rough Boy, and you can see already Rotherham are playing a very high line. They are looking to press them very deep, try and make some mistakes, and Coyote is going to make that mistake, but it will go out for a Southend United throw. Gad wins the header. Jake Starr is at the end of it though. Apache on the ball now. Let's see what he can do. Gives it to Rugsville. Can he make something of it? He does manage to get clear. Delossa now on the ball. Looking for the pass, but Khan, it's going to be a bit flat and he's not going to be able to get the ball away from his feet. Alex on the ball now, coming down the other end. Gives it to Brabsby, who is on a yellow card. To Tanweer, and he's looking good here. They're on the overlap. Looks for the cross into the middle, and Som is going to come out, pick it up. Looking for that long ball. Chooses not to play it yet, but he is going to look for it now, and it is looking good. Can Delossa get on the end of it, though? That is the question. He does manage to. Looks for the early cross in the middle, and that was a really nice cross. Caught the defenders off guard a little bit, and it will be cleared away, and they can then rebuild, look for another chance, but Gad manages to get the ball back, and the spinning wheel of death has caught us here. Not too sure what's going on. Not too sure what's going on. Very strange. I don't know if this is on my end or on the player's end, but I will try and have a look at fixing it. And then we will get back into the action. Okay, so it is fixed now. And we can get back in. Oh, it's still not fixed. So I'm just going to quickly take a very, very short break. While I can check what is going on, as obviously we don't want to miss any gameplay, but we'll be back in just one moment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am very, very sorry on the behalf of VPG TV. We have actually managed to not only the players stream, because obviously there is no spectator function in FIFA, so we have to view the games through the players' streams, and the stream actually managed to crash. And not only did it manage to crash, but Southend United also scored a goal against the run of play, and Rotherham obviously now going to have to look to score another goal in return. But I do have to apologise to anybody that is watching, and that is watching maybe on the replays, anything like that. I do have to apologise. We can try and see if we can get a replay of the goal after the game. But here we go. Let's see if Rotherham can score another goal. They only have 9 minutes left of play to do so. Mahmood cuts out the ball, Alex, and they just about win it back. And Southend United going to come down the other end and look for an attack. They are looking fast right now. They are looking good, but it's going to be a free kick. I'm not too sure what for. Excuse me. But Rough Boy does manage to win himself a free kick. passes it to Khan, and they look for that over-the-top ball. Can the player get on the end of it? Brabsby does manage to clear it away. Khan gets it in return, but now here we go. Gad, the pass is on through the middle. He does manage to get it Tanweer now. He does have lots of players in the ranks, and he's going to go for the shot. It's Howie, and they've done it. They've managed to equalise. Rotherham United have managed to do it. It is Southampton. They were in the lead. We didn't get to see their goal, but we do get to see the equaliser from Rotherham, and it looks like we might be going to penalties. Fantastic equaliser on the break. The pass was on through the middle. They had lots of players coming up with them alongside them in support, and they did manage to pick up the goal. It's going to be Southend 1, Rotherham United 1, and they are just going to go for the win. Cowie was there, and that was so close to being it, and that's a bad tackle. That's going to be a red card for Rotherham United. That's going to be Brabsby going off. You cannot make those kind of tackles when you are on a yellow card, and here we go. Are they going to be able to do it? Are they going to be able to work that extra man? It's not going to matter at penalties. It's going to be offside. They've got one last chance to try and abuse the fact that they're a man up. And it's going to be across to the back post all the way to Delossa. He's not going to be there. The header down, maybe. It's a good header. Howie doesn't manage to get it. Delossa's got the ball. Gives it to Jigsaw. Goes to the shot. Great save from Cordis. And they're going to get one last chance at the corner flag. Are they going to be able to do it? Is the question. What are they going to go for? They're going to cross it to the back post. All the way there. He is going to win the header. Header's down, but there's no one there to collect the ball. Blyther wins it. And Gad is going to run it to the halfway line, as that is going to be penalties. Here we go. It's going to be Delossa on the first one. Can he do it? Can he score? No! The CEO of VPG misses the penalty. And he's going to go straight down the middle. And that takes a lot of nerves. That one does. And let's see what he's going to go for here. He's telling him to go top right. The slow run up. He'll get there eventually, ladies. And he does manage to do it. Puts it straight down the middle. Let's see what Sam goes for here. He's going to go for the top left. It's a great save. It's all eyes on the keeper here. Let's see what he can do. Jake Starr, he's going to put it to the left and he's going to save it again. Keeper's made 2 saves here. He's doing absolutely fantastically. Half on this one for Rotherham United, and it's going to have such a large radius on it. He doesn't even know where it's going to go, but he does manage to put it away. Can Rotherham win this one? Needs to put it away for Southend, and can't. Manages to do just that. It's 2-2. If he scores this one, they're looking in a very good position. Goes left, keeper goes the right way, saved from... goes the right way, not saved. Howie does a fantastic job to put that one away. And here we go. If he misses it, it's over. Does manage to put it away. Rotherham now need to score this one. It's going to be the man of the match for me. Can he do it? Can he make this shot and make it count? He's going to go for it. Top left, keeper saves! Fantastic save from the keeper. Manages to stretch all the way acrobatically. And now it is anybody's game in this sudden death. Southend, he's going to go straight down the middle. It's going to be saved from the keeper. And Gad, the captain, the manager of the team, he's going to go for that top right. Is the keeper going to go the right way? He shoots. Oh, and what a way to finish it off. Goes for the lob-chipped effort, and Ryan Gadd has done absolutely fantastic there. You know, went for the chip, sent the keeper the wrong way. Cheeky as you like. And it's going to be 4-3 to Rotherham United Esports on penalties. What a fantastic game. Obviously 0-0 after extra time. It then went to 1-0 to Southend after extra time. It went 1-0 in the first half of extra time. Then Rotherham managed to equalise it in the late stages. And then that is going to be it. Rotherham United win it with the penalties 3-4. But fantastic game. Thank you guys, everyone, so much for watching. Really nice game to watch, even if it was just an exhibition match. My name has been George GNC. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. You can follow VPG on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, wherever you want to follow. Just type in Virtual Pro Gaming. And you can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. It is at GeorgeGNC. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you have a lovely rest of your evening. And we will catch you all soon for some more VPG TV Pro Clubs.
People wish you for a brother. Can't let everybody walk. You know that it's on